Hello, everyone, and welcome. So, pretty much, we're gonna try to finish up the ChatGPT type of stuff because, oh, buddy, it's going. So, some of them already kind of did already with the salons and everything, two in one. So, like, I'm not gonna repeat the same video already again. Uh, so, okay, so I already did the website type of stuff already, but to do this, I was trying to do another one. I went to like a store here that had that I offered. Again, never got back to me, man. As I said, these Mediterranean people, man. Ooh, it's like they're not going to move. All they want to do is just enjoy life, whatever that means. But I told ChatGPT to make me a clothing store template, and it gave me a website. So kind of funny. But the same thing you would do here is like I did before. So as I explained many times, just throw it to Claude. It'll do your work for you. Here's the website, and then obviously you want to get a preview of it. There we go. This is the ChatGPT. It's not that great, to be honest. As I said, it's not. I'm not too sure how the Pro is, but I heard the Pro is a lot better. But I got caught for that. Still, like Claude, I can use Black Box. I can use. You get the idea. Like, I can use all these other things, so it's not that. Okay, so I told ChatGPT, what are you doing? What are you doing, Ming? We don't want that. So that aside, okay, now you're doing your clothing store. How would you promote that clothing store? So like I've already done this, and so I've already explained this so many times. Okay, so as I say, if you're not on the internet, you're nobody. You don't exist. You don't exist. Like, as you see these shutters right here, you're basically shutters. You don't exist. It's like, that's it. Even the shutters have more purpose than you. Or the chair I'm sitting on, like, as that even like, again, it's a fancy chair. It's a little bit, it's a nice one. It's an MSI. It's something I always wanted to get. Like these, like, not too sure if you can see it, but like, there you go. That chair has more purpose than you. Yes, because it's actually serving a purpose. That the purpose is to keep the sun out, or if it's too bright, or if it's dark, or this chair. Like, again, I'm a tall guy. Like, you probably think I'm short, but no, I'm 6'4", and I weigh around like 200 or like to 220. Like, I'm a lot more leaner because I've lost some weight and I walk. But like, you get the idea. Like, I'm like, as I say, I'm a big type of guy. So like, but still. And that's why I have to get, like, again, it's a fancier chair, but as they say, the fanciness isn't the whole point of it. The whole point of it is I need something to keep me. And this is a good chair. It supports around like 300 pounds. I'm not too sure what's that in kilos. I've never learned kilos. I never will. But so you get the idea. Like, it's for hefty people. Like, as I say, you don't have to be jacked to be 200. You can still be lean and slim and like, and all that type of stuff. But like, aside from that, like, that has more purpose. So you're not on the internet, you don't exist. Period. End of story. Like, you're no one. No one. Period. As they say. So concept here. Okay, so obviously insert dummy name. Milano Humanos is just a dummy name. Obviously, times elegance, talent experience. Locations, obviously Milan. Italy's getting a lot better because they say they're still there, but at least they're trying to clean it up a bit to a certain degree. Logo flash up locations, obviously Dubai. Dubai is doing great. As they say, the country's now going to be writing their laws with AI. Tokyo is always great. Asian people just know what's up. I have a big respect for Asian people, probably aside from my liking and everything. New York is debatable to a certain degree. It's good and it's not. There's all the fancy parts like Manhattan and New York City and all those areas. Great. Now, if you want to go to Brooklyn or somewhere else, I would probably avoid that for obvious reasons. And well, Paris, France is just messed up. France is lost, man. Like, I'm sorry to tell you, but yeah, it's not going to be recovering anytime. It will recover, but not anytime soon. It's going to take a while for that. Um, so inspired obviously by classic tailoring, modern luxury, yes, in Milan and all those places, and Rome to a certain degree, but Milan and up north, up in like all the northern places, as they say, they're the Puritans because everyone else is contaminated. Yeah, they actually think that, like how in Spain they're the Puritans, they're the real Spanish because everyone else is just, let's just say, they intermingled, and no, they're not Puritans. You're not the upper echelon. Oh yeah, the people up, they actually really do think that. Like, I know I'm being serious. Like they do. Like, obviously inspired by classic design, but we're all Italian, and after they're kind of just like, yeah, you're not even close. Don't talk to me. Yeah. There's that type of I guess prime examples. They're kind of like in America, like I'm more American than you, like, and I'm more patriotic because this and that, and I believe in the Constitution and this, and like aside from that, but like it's more of just kind of like the people like in Manhattan are more pure than the people in New York City. Manhattan are more pure than the person in Brooklyn because they're more upper echelon, they're fancier, they're this, they're that. They have, you get the idea. Or like all the posh people in even in England, like there's certain things in England, like certain areas are more posh than like certain areas like out in London are more posh than like somewhere like, let's say, Manchester or something, or whatever, or Birmingham or something. All of them, like, oh no, don't, no. So again, like since we're talking about like a fancy store, so obviously modern design, high-end materials like certain wool and leather and everything, sophistication for celebrities, exactly, and high net worth individuals. That's what I'm saying, like the upper echelon, the fancy people. Oh, I'm a Puritan. I'm up from north. Oh, you're from Sicily. Oh no. Oh no, don't talk to me. Exactly. Store layout and design, obviously fancy stuff, gold lettering, marble floors, showcasing with all the fancy LED screens and all the in and everything. Tailored doorman and greeting customers. Oh yeah, this is like I'm talking about. This is like, yeah, buddy, we talking about it. Luxury lounge with espresso and tailoring zone for custom made fittings. It's basically like going to those very, very fancy New York areas. Like, you know what I'm talking about. You see them in the shows like Gossip Girl and all that type of stuff. Yes, I watched Gossip Girl, deal with it. Show and accessories, like private VIP rooms, the Dolce Vita collection, Milano street chic, Polo leather line, made to measure shirts. Oh yeah, I'm talking about all this type of stuff, yeah. So yeah, like I'm talking all the real, like we're talking about fancy stuff now. Exclusive runways, all this type of stuff, brand experience, private shopping appointments, personal style and concierge, invitation only events, worldwide shop, like we're talking about it. Celebrity ambassadors featured in Vogue, Esquire, Forbes, limited editions. If anyone has limited edition anything, keep that. I'm being serious. Like if you don't think it'll cost you, you can go on you can go into these shops. Oh my God! Like you still have it perfect, and you can make some cash. Flagship stores, boutiques, hotels, digital shopping platforms with augmented reality fittings. Augmented reality. Now we're talking. That is something that I am big into as well. I love AI, but augmented reality, stuff like the Jetsons and all that type of stuff, or like Star Wars and all that type of stuff, like how you see the holograms, and that's augmented reality. That's where it's at. That's the next level. I like AI too, but like with Cortana and all that type of stuff. But in Halo, how you see Cortana, that's AI mixed in with AR, augmented reality. Like it's like, or even Resident Evil, the Red Queen. You're all going to die to a certain degree. The little girl and all that. You know who I'm talking about. If anyone has seen Resident Evil, then bro, you've been living under a rock. Seriously. Like I haven't watched it, but like again, you've been living under a rock, and I would or probably you've been living in a small European village, but that too, but that's more than likely in the Mediterranean. But yeah, like it's AR, so like all the stuff from the Jetsons and everything, that's what AR is, and you have all those fittings. That'd be great. There's even Futurama did that. They had if you haven't watched Futurama as well, the comment goes as well too, but where he did this type of fitting, it was AR, and like the guy, like it was insane. Now I know that Visa, MasterCard, Amex, and everything's going to get discontinued. Thank you, Futurama. That hasn't existed in 2,000 years. That hasn't existed in 3,000 years. Thanks. But aside from that, yeah, like it's like next level. Like it's crazy. But yeah, well, I'm down for it. Like AR and AI is really good too. But AR is, I think, another concept that needs to be developed a little bit more. VR, it's interesting, but I would, if they had the cool like X-Men shades like for Cyclops, then I would be into it. I don't like having a big bucket on my head. I'm not into that. But you know, progression. But that's basically the take on that. And yeah, it's a little bit of a shorter video. It was a little bit more easier to do. But yeah. Obviously, as well, they haven't put like certain things, but you get the idea. Like follow us on social media, all that type of stuff. Like, you know, follow us on social media, X, Instagram, our website, stuff like that. Like you gotta like, but yeah, that's how it is. Then obviously you would follow them and then look at all the stuff on X and YouTube, TikTok, all that type of stuff. And yeah, and then obviously to have a presence, because obviously you need to always get it out there. So, but yeah, that's how it basically would work, and it's all upper echelon. But yeah, thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. And as always, Mr. Z out.